Let's take a look at cross-cultural relations. As you consider cultural diversities, realize that you're being presented with stereotyped generalizations. Observations from one country or culture are not necessarily applicable to others. The Japanese and Chinese place a high priority on human relations and teamwork. If you try to be an individual star, you won't be successful in Japan or China. However, the French do not place high importance on team effort. Americans prefer to speak face to face from a greater distance than people from most other countries. If you back away or turn to the side from others, they may follow you and create a dance, and you may be considered cold and standoffish. Americans typically view time as a valuable resource that is not to be wasted, and socializing is often considered a waste of time. However, it would be considered impolite to start a business meeting with Hispanics without engaging in a certain amount of relaxed small talk. The Chinese are more long term oriented than Americans, and it takes many meetings to get to the point where they can trust you to do business. There are also a difference in respecting deadlines and being on time. American and Swiss business people usually expect you to be precisely on time for an appointment. However, in several countries, you'll find yourself going to an appointment on time only to be kept waiting. In some countries, if you call a meeting, most members will be late. The work ethic, viewing work as a central life interest and a desirable goal in life, varies around the world. Generally, the Japanese have stronger work ethic than American and Europeans. With a strong work ethic, the acceptance of automation, many Japanese plants are the most productive in the world. Although, there's not much difference between work ethics between Americans and Europeans. Americans work more hours than Europeans, as an example. Americans in general are no longer the world's highest paid employees. The Japanese and Europeans have caught up to earn as much as Americans. However, employees in third world countries continue to be paid much less than employees in developed countries. The legal and political environment becomes increasingly complex as multinationals do business all over the world. Employee health and safety laws are generally more protective in developed countries than in third world countries. Labor laws also vary widely from country to country. When conducting global business, you need to rethink business ethics. In the United States and some other countries, it's illegal to take and give bribes for doing business. However, in some countries, bribing is a standard practice of doing business. In third world nations, employees need basic skills training and may not be capable of participating in management decisions. Some cultures, like those of Japan and the United States, value participation in management, whereas others do not. In some cultures, employees simply want to be told what to do and are not connected with enriched jobs. Management labor relations vary globally. In France, relations are more polarized than in the United States, whereas in Japan, they're more cooperative. You should realize that management and human relations become more complex as styles change from country to country.